The competition is on. Pick a side and take victory with this oddball of a situation. From Mega Construx Halo, this is the Skull Control. Part of a particular line of sets under the Halo Infinite title, Skull Control was in the first wave of these helmet-based sets with colors distinct to the specific one. These helmets would either be displayed with or store the contents of its entirety. The set includes a machine gun in gray that unfortunately doesn't contain the turret configuration, and a needler in banished red and pink paint apps. There's also a clip to store it when the Spartan is busy holding the skull. This is the UNSC Spartan Mark 7, or apparently named Keystone as listed in the description, even though that's what it's based on with the Oni project. It's using the color matching the helmet. Yellow usually doesn't work, but here I think it does. If they get a slight orange hue, it tends to look like a school bus, but I think the details are sharp and the color is vibrant enough to make it work. There's good paint apps on the helmet with the blue visor, but no other paint apps, which is weird because it's missing the dot in the shoulders. Typical shoulders used on a Mark 7, and the torso uses the chest that looks like someone favors pockets. The showstopper is the UNSC Spartan Anubis, such a unique color palette for these helmet sets. Unfortunately, there's a similar issue. There's no paint on the body, but does it matter with the two tones? A vibrant dark blue for the lower limbs and a pale metal blue for the rest of the armor? The paint on the head doesn't exactly match, but it's hard to do so I don't blame them. At least the gray breaks it up, and I love the blue visor that flows with it. Same articulation, and it uses pretty basic chest and shoulder pieces. The helmet idea itself isn't new with the Microfleet sets. It's similar in that you can store the parts, put the helmet up to display, and build upon the lid as a base plate. The helmet is shaped to the Mark 6 Spartan with a yellow main color and, as a twist, a black visor. There's a 2x6 plate you can use to connect more of these base plates or properly connect the helmet to make this all in one. With the build, it's based on the oddball gameplay, which creepily means you can take the skull out of the head. This isn't a new piece, but it's perfectly suitable. I mean, it's a skull, what more do you need? It's got a blue circle on the forehead. Using the clear ball joint, you can place it on the ring or have a Spartan pick it up. You could also swap the head if you're into that. The floating ring itself is a simple build connected by a clear stand in the corner. Just be careful not to knock it out of alignment. There's also a second level that's very thin and basic like a prop, and a railing which is awesome for posing any Spartan jumping over it. The side build is simple but interactive enough with the basics for the Spartan to not only work with it but with each other. The helmet is a nice bonus display piece, and the Spartans in these colors work very well. Honestly, not a bad set.